Okay, today is the 2nd of June 2023. We're back at our slope, our landslide. We're engineering with VETIVER grass. This is a very interesting piece. Now, we've got thousands we're planting today. This fell, there was a bamboo cutting fell in between pots, right? And you can see that the roots, because of the damp mud, it was around the between a potler. Now have a look at the small little shoots. This shows you how prolific, how fast is bamboo, VETIVER bamboo grass. And the roots, the famous, it's like steel. They go down straight. Now, of course, this is on concrete, so they went round. But in the pot or in the soil, okay, they go straight down meters deep, like 4 meters deep. We've actually grown them 4 meters deep, 5 meters deep. But, you know, on the average 2 or 3 meters, and in the third year, you know, about 4 meters, 5 meters. So this site here, we're putting tens of thousands across the slope. See the concrete? That's a retainer wall. That's granite with the security rods. It's extremely expensive. Now, due to global warming and the extreme weather conditions, that section here, quite a large area, about 500 square meters, collapsed. That means the retainer wall fell and it left with gravel and rocks. Now, without the canvas, that would have been washed away. We're planting through the canvas as a temporary measure. Then we'll be pulling the canvas off in a later date. Okay, so now at the bottom, we've got all our contractors planting the hedgerow. That means like thousands, in fact, tens of thousands, to create about a 2 meter hedgerow. Now that hedgerow will grow about 6 foot, 7 foot high, and it'll stop the gravel, the rocks, the soil, all the leaf matter behind it to create a terrace. So it will slow down the speed of the water running down. And that's the key factor. And anchoring the bottom stops the whole thing. It's like the nails of the earth. VETIVER is the nails of the earth, okay? Just like this one here. This is a nail of the earth. And see the bamboo shoot with the knuckle? Yeah, the knuckles there, knuckle there. Every knuckle, as you know, I'm going on to 1,800 videos now, 1,800 on VETIVER grass, okay? So this is fascinating how the roots will just go around through rocks when there's holes, gaps. They just keep going straight. They do not spread out like this. They go direct, straight. This is only forced to because, once again, it was on concrete, okay? So we'll keep you updated. This is, today is Friday, and we're going to be back here on Monday with a massive team. We're going to be hanging from the ropes with the safety harness. We are saving the client literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. And for this total slope, and the one down just down the road from that, there's a red orange dot there. It's a slope one that I've done all those hundreds of videos on, and that would have been a saving over $1 million. Okay, so this is one of the most cost-effective bioengineering, VETIVER technology, VETIVER engineering. We call it bioengineering. And that's how ugly a scar is, and vulnerable, and got a shelf life, and one day will come down. And one day will cause a massive expense in cleanup, and then you got to replace it. And concrete right now and retainer, it takes so long, a year to 2 years sometimes, at least 8 to 12 months if you can get it done fast. It's a long time for the water to continue on eroding and adjusting with their spray technique. It's very expensive. So you can see here, right on the edge of that barrier there, then that's the landslide. It goes right up to the neighbour fence, right up to the concrete fence. They had to done a gutter. The owner of that other property, not this one, done a gutter. I've been up there a couple of days ago. I sent I sent everyone a YouTube, great old YouTube, to show the steepness. So we're gonna plant rows of VETIVER grass along, and we're going to show some. This is why we want you to watch the full video, because I always sort of give information, valuable research or valuable technical help for other people to know that does this, and other people to be inspired, because all this helps to save the planet. We've already made a small impact, and we're making a bigger impact because we're the ones which are marketing, educating and training the world through YouTube. We are very excited because there's massive droughts, massive floods, and massive soil poisoning, soil, DSS or dead soil syndrome. What about the palm oil industry, which is suffering from disease, and every palm tree plantation now has got 15 to 25% bad soil, bad, dead, slow performing areas. And our VETIVER grass and fertilizer is transforming and recovering those trees without chemical free. And we use our organic fertilizer, no chemicals on these slopes here. They're all 100% organic. So once again, we thank you from VETIVER Grass King SABAH. We are dealing with the VETIVER Grass super grass, and this is the super roots that create stabilization, the anchor of the earth, the nail of the earth. There's 2 nails, and they're producing thousands and tens of thousands of nails called the roots. And those roots can be used for handicraft. They could be used for perfume or essential oils extracted. Just like they extract oil from EFB, they extract oil from the roots. VETIVER essential oils. They make perfume, men's cologne. It's famous. And the leaf of the plant is used for handicraft and stock feed, animal feed. And notice that the chickens we do, this is the same plant we feed our battery hens. We got the supplement program changing the taste of eggs. This is the same grass. And we can harvest the grass, the leaf, and feed those stock animals, all types of animals. Okay, it's a complete multi-purpose. And going down 6 to 8, going down 5 meters deep, right, the roots, it brings up the minerals and all the trace elements and all the proteins. All the nitrogen goes into the leaves, and nitrogen is basically protein. So this is one of the most exciting and the most valuable, and we call it the most valuable and important plant. It's the most valuable. You can't get a more valuable. Now, it's not the most expensive plant to buy, and there's many plants that cost tens times and hundreds of times more, from orchids to flowers. But this is the most valuable. There's no other plant that's got a multiple use. It's offering a solution, a service, and all those value adds from the handicraft, from the roots, the oils, and all the soil conservation, water conservation, drought conservation, and the visual aspect is beautiful. The hedgerows. This is a miracle solution, and we are so excited. We're sweating today, planting, and knowing that we are making an impact on global warming. And this YouTube, to be able to talk to the world and get feedback and emails and phone calls from around the world wanting our services and experience. And we're not focused on traditional commercial money. Even, yes, we are commercial, but there's far greater. We are more than willing to consult and help and support and joint venture and do some mutual beneficial videos, joint venture videos, and community projects. If a community project has got multiple big landslides like this, would cost them hundreds of thousands, we're willing to let them use of our VETIVER for free. They volunteer, we consult for their planting. Okay, we maintain the ownership, and we harvest, and we will fertilize, and we supply the fertilize. So the kampong is not costing any cash out of their pocket. They only have to combine a voluntary help with a community project, saving them. The roads getting washed away, all the soil, the danger. And when one landslide happens, that means a whole valley and a whole area, and it affects lives and livelihoods. So there's so many thousands and tens of thousands of landslides in Sabah, in Malaysia, in the world. I'm a senior principal consultant here in this project currently in Sabah, Malaysia. But where I come from is Australia, and I've got colleagues and clients in multiple countries, and they're all suffering massive landslides, floods, droughts everywhere. And it's all happened the last 4 or 5 years, and it's getting worse, and it's unpredictable. It's radical, it's just crazy, it's sad. Okay, but This is a solution, and it will make a difference. And due to the feed security, because of the stock feed and the power of the protein of this grass, okay, the leaf of the grass, that powerful leaf, this is one of the most valuable, important plants, bamboo grass in the world. Thank you from VETIVER GRASS King SABAH International. We are VETIVER Technology Solutions. Thank you for viewing. In fact, thank you for watching. Thank you for your like. And naturally, please subscribe.